sun where the baobab grows, where stories rise and the harmattan blows. We gather here with hearts aglow, Niger's geeking out. Let's start the show.
Hello and welcome to Ninja's Geeking Out podcast. This is episode 272, and we are back to your regularly scheduled greetings, not the madness that occurred last week. We got your feedback, and yes, we are not doing that anymore. Like, some people just ran haywire because they managed to win a match last week, and we are like, okay,
Yes.
fine. But it's been a good week for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, X, how are you doing?
I'm good today. I'm well. Hello, everybody. Good to be back.
Yeah, you're back to normal. You've seen the doctors. They've declared you mentally fit to talk.
Take his tablets.
You're taking your medicine. Yeah, exactly.
I'm seeing my doctor.
Yes, please try not to skip any days again, please. Yeah. Doctor, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm good again now. Calm, collected, and controlled.
On top, no need to worry.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a very good feeling to have that some people cannot relate to. But yeah, moving on. This week, the main topic for this week will be Wonder Man. Marvel decided to drop all the episodes all at once.
Yes.
Which is a weird decision on their part. If it almost felt like they're trying to bury the show, but okay. Yeah. Overall, first impressions.
I don't think all shows are meant to be weekly. I don't think it works for all shows. Drop the show weekly.
Yeah.
I don't think it's one of those generate conversation shows. And I think there was something about sitting down, putting aside 4 hours or 5, whatever, and just getting through this.
How many episodes do we have?
I do not think
Was it 6, right?
I think it was 6 episodes.
8.
8?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was 8. It was 8. I remember now. Yeah.
I have a feeling that even if they wanted to do weekly, it would have to be minimum 3 episodes a week. It was too little. Each
It was
episode-
too little individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been too little to me.
Okay. So you guys prefer the
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
full season to
I watched it into settings. I
into sets? Okay.
I watched 2 and then I watched 6. Literally, that's how I watched it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, did you watch it all at once or did you break it up?
I broke it into 2 or 3, to be fair. Because the first day it dropped, I watched 2 episodes. And then I deliberately packaged and saved it for the weekend. So I didn't want to. I wanted to take my time, and then I caught up with it over the weekend. But again, 22 between 22 and 26 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So if you've got 4 hours, you can get to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys like it?
Yes, for me.
Kex?
I think I more than liked it.
So you more than liked it. Okay.
I absolutely. The more I talk about it, yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed this. It was. One thing I noticed that it's not sorry to distract, but this is under Marvel Spotlight,
Yes.
which seems to be different from Marvel TV or something. Because
Yes.
if you remember, we had Echo was Spotlight.
Yeah.
I think that was the only other show that was on that because at the start
So what is the difference? I mean, I'm generally asked. I don't know what is Spotlight meant to show.
So I think the best guess for Spotlight is that it shows that you can watch without having to think about the rest of the Marvel universe. You don't need to watch this to follow any storyline in the main Marvel.
Yeah.
I would have thought if Werewolves by Midnight was before,
That's
it would be under Spotlight as well. Yeah.
That's why I have the Spotlight. I remember the Echo one very clearly because that was the first show.
That was their first under Spotlight. So yeah,
Werewolf by Werewolf by
Okay,
Night.
so I'll just do
Werewolf by Night,
I'll just do the Google search. Marvel Spotlight is a brand for character-driven, stand-alone MCU stories that do not require prior viewing knowledge, focusing on more grounded narratives. Okay.
yeah. It's like
okay.
one-off within the universe that you don't need any
Yeah.
previous knowledge to watch, and I don't think you need it to watch any
Yes.
other thing coming forward.
And as you said earlier, Echo's the only one so far.
Understood. Okay.
And
Yeah.
this,
So this is 1 out of 2
Okay.
because Echo
No.
was completely trash, but they
Yes.
managed to nail this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Sorry, can I just make a point? Echo
Yeah.
was trash. Echo to me doesn't fit the narrative of this standalone, no prior knowledge. I think that's all BS as well.
kind of does. If you watch Echo, if a new person watches Echo for the first time without prior knowledge, they can follow the storyline.
You'd have to. They had to like talk about what happened in what's that? Where did we first see Echo?
In Hawkeye,
Was it Hawkeye? Yeah, it's linked to Hawkeye.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think you could watch it without.
Yeah, but this one to me is more.
it's more on its own. Yeah.
I mean, technically, you could also say you could also point to Tony
Yeah.
Slattery as being anti.
Yeah.
But I think this really feels like a spotlight. The way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's Echo. Then, I wanted to ask overall in terms of TV shows for Marvel, where do you rank this?
Why do
So
you-
if we remember our original
Why
rankings,
do you do this?
if you remember our original rankings,
Yeah,
what was number one? I don't remember what number one was. Do you guys remember what number one was?
I think it was either
Yes.
WandaVision, yeah, or
No, it wasn't.
WandaVision.
It was Moon Knight. It was
I
Moon Knight.
just Moon Knight. I didn't want to say because I remember
Really?
the Ogiro that was done. That
It was Moon Knight.
It was Moon Knight.
How?
Moon Knight.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
Moon Knight. we did it. The four of us keep our numbers. We added
Oh,
up.
there was some cheating done here. I remember.
It was Moon Knight.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I can't. The second was either WandaVision or Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
yeah. But Moon Knight. Okay, before we go on, Moon Knight would also fall under the spotlight category.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, it should. It should. I don't think they set it up by then, but
By then, but it should. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
yes.
Yes.
And I think these character-driven pieces of work that they're doing are superior
Yeah.
to the
No, okay.
universal.
So
Eh,
just to go
The Indian
just to go back
Okay.
to Ket's point, I do think I said I like it, but I'm more aligned with Ket that I'm more than just liked it. I enjoyed it a lot.
yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
having said that, and I think we need to talk about what
Sure.
other people's expectations of what they were. Some people went in there expecting a typical standard
Yes.
MC offering, and they came away very upset
Oh,
So-
there are complaints about the show.
from
Yeah.
people you know, self.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your cow. There's a few of them
Jesus.
who went. There's no action. There's no sci-fi. Why is it branded action sci-fi? I don't know who branded that.
What else is good?
No, but I discount that reception but publicly because I'm not sure I saw any negative reviews for it.
Oh no, generally, but I'm talking about people. I'm talking about people in our
In our circle.
in our
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was quite a few. who-
Quite a few of them.
no,
Okay.
and so we need to speak about those
People, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But I see you people deflecting. You've not answered where you rank it.
Okay, you know what? Here's my problem.
I'm ready to go, but let that one go first.
I will struggle to rank this because it's such a different thing.
Yeah.
And it's almost like trying to compare apples and pear and oranges or whatever the phrase is.
Which one did you enjoy more?
Yeah, but
in terms of enjoyment.
Simple.
Oh, okay. So we're talking about Moon Knight, right?
I mean, where would you put it? You start
No,
from
where
okay,
would
let's
you
start from
rank
yeah.
Is
it the best? Is it the one you've most enjoyed?
It won't be the best.
Okay.
I would say I would argue it's probably the best acted. You could argue some of the performances are best, but overall, I definitely enjoyed WandaVision. And it's funny thing. I think what last episode I hated it, but overall,
Yeah.
I still think I will.
That's their
I
best.
prefer WandaVision to it, and even Moon Knight to it. It's such a different thing. I don't think it's unfair. How many shows have we had? Let me. I will
We've
put-
had it. We've
so
had
I
a
will
lot of
put it- I will
shows.
definitely put it in the top half. You know.
The top half, that is low.
Yeah,
considering
so, yeah, but that's why I asked you how many have we done. I can't remember.
They've been about 10. Though. They've been about 10.
10.
yeah.
Are we talking about animated?
Okay, put it this way. It's probably around 4 for me. Because when I
Okay.
think about
Okay. Yeah.
Moon Knight, think about Wonder Vision, and think about Captain America and Winter Soldier. You know, so I'll probably say
Okay.
it's battle 4. I've not really thought about it to that level. It's kind
So
of a struggle.
top 4, top 5
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah,
Let's
yeah, yeah.
okay.
I've given it some thought.
Yeah.
I gave it some thought after I watched it, and a while after I was thinking about it. It's second close first for me.
Is what?
Close to first.
It's my second favorite MCU
Oh, okay.
TV show.
TV production.
After Moon Knight?
Yes,
Okay.
after Moon Knight.
Okay.
And Moon Knight's final episode let it down. This one I didn't have a bad
You
episode.
didn't have that let it
Yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't let you down at all.
I
Okay.
didn't have a bad episode. The whole thing. How about yourself?
Yeah, it's up there for me in terms of pure enjoyment. I think it because, like you said, it's a complete story that
Yeah.
you can't point out any flaws in it. Like,
Oh,
okay,
there are no flaws.
Yeah. it might fall a bit in terms of enjoyment, but like in terms of flaws, there are no flaws in the show. It tells a structured, sound story, which is very rare for MCU. For MCU TV shows, so it's up there, maybe top 5, because I don't think they've managed to beat the. No, when I say top 5, there's the WandaVision, the Falcon, the What If season 1, the Marvel Zombies. So if I'm counting those ones there, yeah. You know me, I didn't enjoy Moon Knight like you guys did, so I'll discount Moon Knight, but yeah.
Yeah. And for our listeners, if you've not watched this, even though we're saying 4 or 5, if you're going to watch this TV series, it's totally different from. It's not a superhero show. It's set in the superhero universe. There's talk of powers, but this show is more. It's more about struggling actors.
So let me put it this way now.
Yep.
If it was a blank TV show without any relation to Marvel, do you think you would enjoy it more or less or the same? So because like if someone is coming into this, if you're coming to this blank without any knowledge of Wonder Man or any of these things, and you're like, okay, this is a TV show, I want to watch it, do you think you'd enjoy it more?
No. I would not. I would not enjoy it more.
Yeah, you see, okay, and I think I
would
would
not
agree
enjoy it more.
with Kex, and the reason why
I
I
would not
agree with
enjoy it more.
Kex is that's not me saying this is not linked to anything prior. The characters are still characters we know. One we know I've met before.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we have a bit of back history to him.
Yeah.
And then the other one we've not met yet in this MCU, but we are aware of the history. So I think that adds an extra
Oomph to it.
An
to
extra
us personally.
flavor.
Yeah, flavor for us.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody's not familiar with Marvel generally, I don't think they'll probably
would
enjoy
enjoy
it either way, whether it's MCU linked or not. It would not. I don't think that might make that much. But to us, it does add extra sauce.
Sauce.
I like
So you
it,
think it would be an average TV show for someone who's not in the
No,
MCU?
I don't think it'll be average.
Enjoyable TV show, but one that they would not say is their top 5 that they've watched.
So there's a comparison that somebody made.
Yeah.
And I kind of agree. I can see where that person was coming from. He said that it looked like a mini Entourage. You know, but
I can see that.
yeah, so I can
see
see it to an element. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. How about you today? Do you think if it was not linked to a superhero,
I think
a superhero?
it will be forgettable.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think it would be a niche concept that you watch, you say, oh, nice, and then you move on from it. Yeah,
and then I would not remember it. Yeah.
at all.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Okay.
But yeah, let's get to the synopsis of the show, of this particular of the series that we watched.
Yep.
So Wonder Man by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II and Sir Ben Kingsley. Now, it's basically a story about a struggling actor called Simon Williams, who gets the opportunity to audition for. He's an actor. He's a struggling actor. He gets an opportunity to audition to play the character that he. So that's the childhood
It's
hero
childhood dream, yeah.
dream character
Yep.
that just basically he did not expect to be able to audition for this. He didn't expect that it will be be produced anytime soon. He got the opportunity to audition for that, and while we follow him on his audition journey, he's also battling with anxiety. He's hiding his hidden secrets about himself, including the fact that he's a superhero, and in this world, or in this MCU world, superheroes are not allowed due to.
So can I just change some word there? He's super,
of course.
super powered. He's not a superhero.
Apologies.
Just
superpowered.
Very important. Very important. Yeah.
Superpowered. Yes. So sorry. So in this world, superpowered humans or beings are not allowed to act or go into Hollywood.
No,
right?
They are.
Yeah.
But the insurance cost will be astronomical.
Yeah.
That it makes it not worth it for them to do it.
Yes. So most productions would not accept you.
Would not.
You have to sign a waiver even before
a
doorman. I can't remember what it's called. The doorman.
Doorman waiver. That's true. Yeah, to say that you are not superpowered.
Yep.
Good.
Which is we'll talk about that.
Yep.
Like the doorman waiver. Yeah. Continue.
Okay. And then he has while he's on this journey, we get reintroduced to Trevor Slattery, who played the Mandarin.
Yep.
In Iron Man 3, and we saw him again in Shang-Chi.
Correct. Yep.
Who is a more established actor, followed on Hard Times as well, but a vet.
Yep.
And we find out that Trevor Slattery is actually, I'm going to spoilers, please, is working with the Department of Damage Control because they are aware of or they suspect Simon Williams' powers, and they are looking to basically build a case against him and put him in the raft, which is rather funny because. The reason the raft is this is a very expensive prison.
So can we talk about? We'll get back to the episode by episode.
But that particular plot point,
yes,
I really want to talk about it. No, I like. It's not ridiculous.
So no. It's ridiculous, but it is real.
Yes.
So here's my issue.
It is real.
It has happened. And they've even
it happens.
There's a movie about it. No, there's even a movie about this particular plot point that it was based on real life, where the FBI are basically trying to create terrorists to arrest them. They go to all these. The movie about them going to one OTEP group and trying to get them to buy weapons so that they can prove it terrorism. Is
it Black Jesus or?
Jesus and the Black Messiah. No, that's
or that one with Daniel Kaluuya.
So that's my issue.
No, that's Jesus and the Black Messiah. That's about that's a different movie. This was this lady. This what's her name again from Good Place? Kristen Bell was in it.
Okay.
So I'll try and find the name of that.
I have a question here. So this is my one slight issue I had. In this world, fine. Movie productions do not want superpower people, and we'll get to the reason for that later on. Honestly, that.
Yeah.
Department of Damage Control. After this guy, because I think he has powers. Now, and here's my biggest issue. And guys, tell me if I'm wrong. The only reason why Damage Control can go after him is because of the Sokovia Accords, right?
Yes.
But that's been repealed.
No, Damage Control can go after him because he broke out of prison. He broke out of prison. He was charged.
Not him.
Oh,
he's not talking about Slattery.
I'm talking about Wonder Man. Simon Williams. I'm talking about Simon Williams.
They are going after him because
what was his crime?
He has not committed any crime. That's the point. They want him to commit a crime so they have a justification to lock him up.
But that was my understanding.
It wasn't about them trying to say, "Oh, he's a criminal."
But at no point did they even try to get a crime.
That was what this guy was trying to do. The plot was Trevor showed that he's dangerous by causing damage. We suspect he was the one that did this damage at this particular studio lot a few months ago. Okay, so get us evidence that he does this damage so we can lock him up. That was the entire plot. That okay, we have this big prison, we need to fill it up with criminals. We don't have we can't find any criminals, so let's create our criminals.
No, I understand what
yeah.
he's saying, but there was an element of entrapment there. Like,
Yeah.
we want him to fuck up so that we can
Okay.
catch him red-handed and we can have cause. But not because he's just like a regular postman that goes about his life. But we need to find something on him,
Yeah, because
get us some sort of evidence that he is
the narrative for me was prove that he's got superpowers. I didn't really. They were saying prove that he's caused damage here and there. It's like
So they want to tie him to the previous crime because there was a damage that happened in one of the sets that made them suspect, and they're like, okay, we suspect this guy has powers, but we don't have this thing. So if we can say he has powers, we can say it costs.
So this scene you're talking about was before the film started. Before the show started.
It was when they were showing. It was during the meeting when they were introducing the raft. The damage that happened was before the movie started. It was when Trevor. It was when
Okay.
It was when Trevor was talking to what's his name, the agent guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's fair enough.
Okay.
Because in my mind, that's what.
Yeah.
I was thinking, are they just trying to arrest him because he's got powers? But I thought that was no longer an issue.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
But now I get what you're trying to say, that they just want to tie him up and okay, fine. Okay.
Tie him up and and throw their prison. So the first episode is Combat Day, and it starts with somebody is at an audition for American Horror Story.
Well, he's even got the role.
It's introduced to the kind of actor.
He's even
So,
got,
what next week? It's not an audition.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yes.
I apologize. It's not an audition. Yes, he had a scene. He's shooting a scene in American Horror Story, and just watching him fuck it up it was so stressful for me because I was like, I don't understand how you can talk yourself out of a job like this. Like, you got the job already, but IT cake would not allow you to be great. It's incredibly frustrating.
it's cringe comedy.
It's biased me against him for the entire series. Like, it took a lot of discussions, and you guys know we'll get there.
Yeah.
Like, for me to even try and see him in a positive light because of that scene, it's like it's the worst of the ITK possible.
But you realize that he is actually he lacks self-awareness in when he starts doing it.
Yeah.
We have friends that are like this.
Yeah.
That we are in groups with.
Yes.
Yeah.
That when they start, they lack that self-awareness that, oh, I am over egging this thing. Let me just take a step. And that's what happens with Simon. It's not as if he's he's oblivious.
Yeah.
How can he be saying, okay, the moonbeam should hit here and then I'll be lying down? It's too much. It's not doing it because he's a gel.
No, it's not. But I also found that, hang a minute, for the age you are, or the age they portrayed you in,
should.
at this point,
There's no excuse.
You lack the
for it.
self-awareness that you are passing your limits. You're pushing.
Guys,
Even the first one where it's like, okay, I have a suggestion. I'm like, guys,
it's not an age thing. He lacks the self-awareness.
No, I agree.
but it's not like I get it from him, but like I won't.
And one thing that I will put in, I don't want to give him any benefit of that, but the one thing I will say to him is, he also seems to be friendless.
Yes. Seems to be.
His
mom said that the first time he got his
nobody likes him.
was at maybe 38, 39.
No.
So the guy is not
Overcompensating.
So there's nobody to even call him to task. His agent is the only person I've felt was trying to tell him that you're doing too much.
Yeah.
But he kind of always brushes her off.
Yeah.
We'll get to Trevor.
He brushes her off.
Yeah.
He brushes her. So I think let me try to describe this guy to our listeners the way I perceived it, and I know it's different for everyone. I see him as a nice person who is very self-involved.
Nope.
No, listen, who is very self-involved. He can be charming when he's relaxed around you. Because when I see when he and Trevor are speaking, he's a very charming guy. He's a very relaxed. Even when he's speaking to Janine, his agent, oh girl, he's like, but that is a small aspect of him. In reality, he's someone who is he's socially awkward.
Yeah.
You can see when he's with his family, he's at the back of the photo. He doesn't have any friends at 30
yeah,
plus.
yeah.
When he's talking to his girlfriend after this thing, he's talking about his suit costing $1 million. And then he has to catch himself that I'm sorry, I need to work on this. And
So-
clearly, even that interview with the lady from New York Times, Kathy, whatever.
That was oh god.
I was like,
That was crazy.
can you just be a human being? Like, not be a human being.
It doesn't. Okay. So I have a
Not
different take.
complete.
Yeah, I have a
Okay,
different take
go
from
on.
you.
Yes.
I don't think he's
Yeah.
a nice person. I think
Okay.
he's self-absorbed to an extreme.
Yeah.
In that everything he
It's not-
does. Yeah.
But is it vanity?
It's
I
not
don't think it's
vanity.
vanity.
No, it's not vanity. It's self-absorbed. So everything is about him and how it affects him without taking into consideration how anybody else is reacting to that situation. Because he doesn't think about other people
Yeah.
in that particular light. So when he's talking with people, he's always trying to,
Okay.
and like they said, he has his shields up. So when he's with people, he's acting around them. Okay, this is how a nice person is supposed to act. I would act that way with you. So that's why when the interview was happening, that's why he was trying to say, okay, oh, there was even a part where Trevor asked him that, oh, you smile to people and ask them their name. And I was like, oh, wait, does that work?
Yeah.
And I'm like, guy, you are 30 years old.
Yeah. No, yeah,
And there are other instances like that throughout the show where it's like, oh yeah, this is how, like when it's with this girlfriend, the way I read was like, oh, this is, I'm rich now, this is how I'm supposed to act. But oh, I see she doesn't like that. So maybe that's not how a nice person.
Oh no,
He has never learned the skills to interact with people very well.
So I would in a way.
Oh yeah, I agree with the latter.
Yeah, in a way, I kind of agree with today. I would not call him a nice guy. He's not a nice guy. It's not an asshole either. He's just fully enwrapped in his own world and doesn't realize that, i.e., the social skills he needs, doesn't know how to behave. But he's not, none of it is done out of malice. Yeah, none of these are malice. He's just that kind of person. And
fair enough.
as we go on, we will see how it affects his relationships around him.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So okay, so that he obviously he gets kicked off the scene because the scene gets cut. Basically, he's taking too long. He's
Imagine how
spent a ridiculous amount of time.
Imagine how frustrating it was for the director. That okay, I've written this, I've gotten all the actors for this scene here, and they would rather cut that. Like they already spent money on that scene. So they would rather take that loss.
That's it. I'm so frustrated that lady. I don't know what her role task was.
Was the producer? The white one was the producer.
No, the black one, the director.
Yeah, the black. I was so frustrated that she didn't vote for him.
So like at first she was like, "Oh, this is my guy. Let me help my struggling black actor." And they really liked him from his interview.
Yeah. He had some good suggestions.
Yeah, but sometimes you know what? It's too much. And you know when you should know when to stop.
It's too long.
And read the room. Read the room. And then one idiot made us kind of agreed with Simon about more.
That lighting, I was like, why is this guy doing this?
If it was that woman, he's going next. He's going next. I was thinking. Oh, so sorry. Can go on with the summary of the sorry.
Oh, sorry. One thing I'll add is that he clearly has a lot of anxiety, and it's affects how it.
I oddly enough, I wonder if he has a Namor quality in that is his condition partly linked to his physiology. In that the way Namor gets unbalanced when he's on land too long and his blood water balance goes and he gets more angry. I actually wonder if this guy's powers make him a little not unstable, but you can see that when he gets angry, like his powers are, and he's almost water starts vibrating, and the thing is, I'm wondering if they are linked, but we can.
I would push back on that. I personally, because I don't want it.
No, so,
Yeah,
I'll-
because you don't like
Yeah.
yeah, but the reason why I would
No. Why I don't want it? Because I like the idea that okay, this is a guy that has issues that people can relate to. I don't want to make it.
So
No,
the only
based
reason
on
why
women.
I would actually give credence to what Kexi said is
Yeah.
the fact that we will find out later that this started from childhood with him. So I can see you having that issue, like you having to
Yeah.
cover this up from childhood, how that might
Of
affect
course, of course.
your how you turn out. as
Of
an
course.
adult.
And the breathing technique, the square breathing technique that this guy teaches him, like almost
Yeah.
naturally, it centers him again, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. We move. But okay, gets thrown off the set, and then he finds out that they're shooting Wonder Man from Trevor Slattery, who he bumps into
In the cinema.
at the cinema. Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, Sam Ben's acting in this whole thing is at 11 out of 10.
Superb. I love
You
it.
know,
Yeah, go on.
I never liked Slattery.
What?
really,
Did not like him.
Who?
you didn't like him in Shang-Chi?
Did not like him I did not like him in Shang-Chi. I did not like
Oh.
him in
Oh,
when he was
so
on comic.
you don't like the character? Is what you
Don't like him.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the character. I don't like the Liverpoolian. I didn't like the character.
Okay. I'm
But-
with you.
This series, the acting, I fell in love with the character. Like he was
yeah, yeah.
like a cookie uncle,
Yeah.
and he was a genuine friend to the guy.
Oh, big statement.
Let's calm
Big
down.
statement, big
That's
statement.
statement.
And you go to prison for me.
Oh, you're talking about
Let's
you're-
end at the
Oh,
end.
don't
It is
don't-
that as a
that's an arc. You're
That's
talking
an
about
arc.
don't put proof. No, but okay. Can you remove the microphone and throw it away because of something that somebody took? Don't tell me that.
No, but what I'm saying is,
Don't tell me.
It didn't start off as a
what you're
genuine
describing
friendship.
No,
is the end.
no.
Is the end
He
of the
had,
journey.
come on, guys. What
Yeah.
do you mean he started off as a this thing? They said I should do something, otherwise you go to prison.
Yeah, but so that ends. There was not a friend. So
So when you're saying he's a friend to him, you
No,
think that
no,
he met him and he was genuinely charming and he liked each other
No.
from that, and that's how they
That's
started
your
the friendship.
That's
Yeah.
your perception. That's your perception. In the series, there's no way you can say that he wasn't a friend.
no,
to
in
Spike.
the end, he was. I can say that he wasn't a friend until
That was-
more than
even
half
before
the
the end. Even before the
more,
end.
more than half of the season went by. It's episode 5.
Wait,
We've
wait.
seen
Okay, one second.
the genuine. Yes.
That one.
Mhm.
He's the microphone thing
Yep.
happened in maybe episode 3 or 4.
What about this whole thing?
Very true.
What?
After the mom's house,
After the mom's house, like, he threw away the microphone.
where he discovered he actually had powers and he didn't tell the boss
Uh-uh.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was.
Let's
still,
come on.
but it did come out to the
Come on.
guy and explain to Deno.
Okay.
Deno. You
Yeah,
also-
he kept it, and he still told them that I've seen him
Guys,
do it, and I'm
yes,
trying to.
guys, I
Let's-
don't agree, but let's
It's
Okay.
fine.
All right. Okay. Good.
So on the when they met Slattery, at that point in time,
yeah.
my mind went to the Truman Show.
Okay.
That is this some kind of Truman Show shit when it was going on. I can see everything is lining up for me, everything is working out for me, and then
I-
Trevor was speaking with
I
somebody in the
suspected-
earphone. I was like, is this a Truman Show kind of plot device that we're
No,
looking
so-
at here, where the
I
whole
suspected
world is?
up until like the third episode
Same.
Oh.
that it was a bogus production. I thought it was a bogus production.
Oh.
That it was a fake audition. It
No.
was a fake
So the only thing that I was
because they knew he would.
confused was
It would want it here.
in the first episode, I had no suspicion. I thought everything that happened was genuine until literally the last scene when Tony Slattery had a call or
Yeah.
or his headphones.
Yes. So after Trevor had the call, I was like,
Like-
oh,
Yeah, but
they set the
afterwards,
whole thing up.
yeah, but when it started doing the production, I kind of guessed no. They were giving him hints, but they were real productions. I kind of understood that they were real
Yeah.
productions, but they were just using
For
their
me,
influence.
It was the opposite way for me from
Okay.
episode 1, from when they met Trevor,
yeah.
and then they met Trevor again, and we're talking about, is it fate? Is it anything? I was like, wait, is this guy has some kind of power that they're trying to contain in some kind of way? Is this a Truman Show that where everybody's watching him and acting around him in
okay.
some? Because I was like, this would explain why this guy can be going off in a production and nobody does anything to it until it gets to an extreme, and then how it feels this low out of work actor can walk into a meeting of his agents with other executives and basically tell everybody to get out so he can talk with his agents. So that felt that all those little things were feeling unbelievable to me. That it felt like, okay, is this an unstable kind of character that he's going to learn and discover that?
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. Well, that was well, almost a reverse Truman Show or something like WandaVision, where she creates her own reality and her own suburbia. Suburbia that okay, yeah, this is. Well, okay, cool. He meets Slattery at the audition. Slattery gives him some tips on how to act.
Love that scene. Love that scene. I loved all the scenes about acting, where they're talking about acting and then acting. I loved all of that.
Yeah,
and I think that only works because the two of them were great actors. So they made it so believable.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Slattery and Yaya.
Phenomenal.
I think they originally said this was supposed to be two different shows that they brought together as well. It works so well. I think having a separate show, like without one or the other, would be a completely weaker show for it. Because both of them, they bounce off each other so well, and they acted this body, which was the heart of the show.
Totally. Yeah, agree.
So very, very well. So yeah.
So the first time we see Simon exhibit any of his powers is episode 2, Self-Tape, where he is in he's basically he's past the first audition and he has to send his self-tape now.
Right.
And he's trying to shoot one, and then I think he sees a video of his ex-girlfriend, Vivian, and that kind of triggers him, and he has a bit of a so his powers, as far as we're aware, this is episode 2, have to do with almost like explosive energy, like when he's agitated or something. His eyes change color, and then he kind of has like causes an explosion.
So this episode has one of my favorites. It's not even a cameo.
There's a cameo.
Is that a cameo? Yeah.
Japan. Yeah.
I just loved. So we meet a new character, a fellow actor who plays. He's playing himself.
Yeah.
It's a satirized version of it.
That scene was very uncomfortable. I didn't like it at all. When they went to his house and he was talking to Trevor and was like, I hate those kinds of discussions where you are trying to be nice, but you're nice, where you are doing something nice in the most wicked, diabolical way possible.
I love those ones. It's basically it's friendly talk. It's like a friendly talk. You're acting like your friends, but but barbs are flying.
And these barbs were just flying. Like I'm like, give your guy some space now. No, there's no matter, like, you are kicking a man that is down, no matter how bad it is. It was too much.
And I think here is part of where the bond between Simon and Tony starts deepening a bit, because Simon stands up
for him,
for Tony,
for Trevor.
Trevor. Yeah, sorry. And I like that. Did you guys notice?
And you could see his face change when Simon started standing up for him. Yeah. Because when Pants was talking to him, he was like looking down, and he was clearly uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah.
But the way But the way the guy comes and stands up, and then he just he stands up so straight, and he's like, yes. And you can, fuck off with your fish or duck, whatever.
And this is probably the first person ever to stand up for him. I can't remember how he got out of prison in Shang-Chi.
So
Trevor.
We get a scene here also of how when he came back to America, how he arrested. Did you see the suitcase he came in with? It was Marvel characters over the suitcase.
Oh,
it's
I didn't
like a cartoon Marvel character.
So
we get a hint of how the Department of Damage Control, whatever, came and picked him up.
Arrested him,
And now, I want to address this. So, Slattery acted as a terrorist in Iron Man 3. Yeah?
Yes.
And we know he went to jail for that.
Yeah.
And we also know in this special MCU episode that he was the real Mandarin was pissed off about this, and they broke him out of jail. And
Correct.
hence why in Shang-Chi, he's a tool of.
Yes.
He's been imprisoned by Shang-Chi. Now,
Yeah.
the question is, legally, he's not finished his sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's still like the judge sentenced him to jail. Go and serve up your sentence.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
I mean,
that's,
I'm sorry for the argument that he was in jail. He did escape. He was kidnapped from jail and then held prisoner
against his will. Yeah.
somewhere else. I don't know the
I mean-
legality of that. Surely his sentence must be
Well,
served.
how are you going to?
I mean, to be fair, the judge can suspend the sentence
yes.
if it shows, if it's like, okay, yeah, I've seen that you've changed, you've been rehabilitated outside. That's fine, because I think there's a very popular case in the US. They arrest the guy. The judge sentenced him to prison, but the police never came to pick him up until it was time for him to be released, and they realized this guy was never in prison. So by the time they went to pick him up 14 years after, he had already started the business, was a pillar of his community and all of that, and the judge just said, let him go. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
So it's possible
I mean-
for them to suspend the sentence.
They could have, but again, they needed him.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he was thinking about
He was-
and DOD said,
So
we'll,
then-
we'll use that to blackmail him. Yeah.
Is it like a
Then-
tool of them? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Then now we move on to the episode of his mom, where he goes to
Yes.
the mom's house for the birthday.
Yes.
And it reminds me of this scene in Man of Steel, where Lewis is asking for, trying to get notes about Clark. And they're like, oh, he didn't have any friends.
Oh,
Nobody
okay.
knew
Yeah,
him
yeah.
growing up. Nobody knows him growing up. He was just there. He was that lonely child that nobody. And it was sad. I'm like, when she asked me that, oh, they used to drive us to school together. Yeah. And I don't know anything about him. We're not friends. We didn't. Then, like, everybody Trevor talked to in that party didn't have one nice thing.
You say everybody Trevor talked to. People were in front of him about him,
Him.
that he's lazy.
Yeah.
While we were all having a conversation, a three-way conversation,
Sean.
and the two of you just started speaking Creole.
Oh.
I said, this guy's lazy.
So,
I'm
no,
like,
even see,
guys,
that's one level. Like, if they're even insulting him, they're acknowledging his existence. The people speaking Creole, what was worse for me wasn't that they were speaking Creole about him, were insulting him, was the fact they didn't realize he knows Creole.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know this guy, he grew up with you, and you don't know he knows the same language. So it's like he's completely blank.
Yeah, they had very little regard for him. I mean, the only person who had any regard for him was the mom.
Yeah.
The brother clearly had a lot of disdain
it's
for him.
Is it
Yeah.
this thing? See, so the brother,
Yeah.
yes, you know the kind of disdain your African parents have to children that they feel like they're wasting their life.
Yeah.
Now go and get a job now.
Yeah,
I'll get you. Is there a twisted form of love that
Yeah.
I want you to succeed, but you are doing yourself?
no. Don't get me wrong. You can love somebody and cheat and still have to stay for them.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You can love someone, but acknowledge that person is lazy.
Yes.
And that's what his brother thought he was.
Yeah.
His brother thought he was lazy. You are buying your mom a present with money I gave mom that she now gave to you. You now use it to buy a present. Are you not a bum?
He's a bomb.
You know,
That was shameful. But see, okay, again, minor details. Because we met him when he had a role
Yeah.
that he blew. I assumed he had been getting that level of roles in the past, but then I realized it was
That was his high point.
That was his high point, and he blew it. That it's not like he's been. And I thought, oh God, this guy. You know, I thought it was just a mid.
No, I think
Go on.
no, you're right. I think I've been getting all these like non-speaking. Maybe he's a waiter.
Yeah.
Maybe he's in this non-speaking roles. You know, they shall put you on SAG register, getting some kind of small money. But this was American Horror Story was a big break.
Yeah, and he messed it up.
And he blew it.
But he blew it massively. That they will never call him. It's not like they're bad actor.
No, it's not. It's not that they will call him. They will blacklist him.
They'll blacklist him. Like,
Yeah, you will.
that guy, no.
You told agency, never send that guy to me again.
Yeah,
You know.
which is why I still feel it's completely. I don't know what charm he used for his agent to that she's taking his calls at all. I really don't know.
No, the thing is, that guy, he cannot be the worst client she has.
Yeah, so
Because no offense to the actors, but
Yeah.
he tend to be self-absorbed. But are you good?
Yeah.
Can you turn up? Are you reliable? Are you good?
It's not reliable.
Okay.
It's good, but it's not reliable.
yeah,
No, he is reliable, but over skilled.
Yeah. He's probably done all this work on. He probably gets a lot of work on background.
Yeah,
extra,
extra
Oh,
or something.
yeah.
See, yes, and that thing. Okay, yes, taking it back to episode 1, so and why I thought it was fake was that she left her laptop on for him to check. And so he breaks into her laptop to go and check the.
Yeah.
I was like, at first, I was so pissed at that. Saying that wait, you're snooping on your agent's laptop to find something that she has told you explicitly no about.
That scene.
Yeah,
I think you could have found out the address in easier ways than trying to look into that guy's laptop. I found that a bit weird.
So I think that was part of the things that made me think Truman Show. That okay, you know what? She purposely left it for them so they can get him.
Because your mind was already thinking that anyway. So yeah. Okay.
So all of those were building up to my mind thinking that. But when I realized it wasn't Truman Show, I now went back to the scene and said, wait, this guy, you're such a you self-sabotage your entire life.
Yeah, I would have preferred something like you saw a post-it note or something, because remember that he called a number and then he pretended to be somebody else and then
he pretended to be her assistant.
Hey guy, your assistant. So if it was something like that, I'll be like, okay. But you're right, the whole going on her laptop thing, I'm like, okay, all right, okay. I just kind of had waited. Okay. But yeah, so we get a sense of how people in his family and community almost, you know, and I got what his brother was saying at the table.
Yeah.
I felt it was a bit hard, but I got it. Because I'm like, his brother will be looking at him like, you are 31. I want to get you a job that you don't have to interview for. And they'll be paying you. And they are still saying that
you want to chase this dream that you've been chasing since 21.
Then I go to vex.
For the past 10 years, you've not gotten any job. The one job you got, you blew it. And you still want to pursue this life.
It was this family thing that I think.
Yeah.
Seeing Trevor seeing what's going on, kind of, and obviously this coming after he defended him.
Touched recording him.
This is where he touched the call. And I think he started. This is where he started fully thinking, do I really want to do this to this guy?
Yeah.
But wait, at this point, can you guys be friends with someone like that?
Of course.
So,
of course,
men can be friends with anything. We tend to take allowance. I've got friends who've got certain parts of their character that, and they will say the same about me. That this guy's an ass when it comes to this. But once
you enter the friend group,
you make accommodations for those things. You know this guy's flaws.
Yeah.
So I can. You can.
Okay.
You know.
I bet you right now.
I will not have any friends now. Nobody will talk to me now.
Yeah. I bet you right now that you have friends that you know that if you borrow their money, they will not pay that one back.
Of course. Yeah.
But you don't agree saying that the guy character be that. So I just would borrow him money. Or when I borrow him money, I know I'm not
exactly.
Yeah.
You know the kind
of No, okay. Fair enough. I think I'm trying to, because from the brother side, I get where it's coming from.
100%.
If that conversation was like, it's something that they've had a lot of times, and it's just boiling over.
In a way, that's what you asked. Applies to Janie. Janie knows who you are and still kind of likes him and kind of roots for him and trying to get him wrong. See,
Jamie is an angel. Okay, let me put it like this. Let me not use friends, because friends is easier.
Okay.
If you had a client like Jamie or a worker like if you're a Janie to him, he's not the kind of guy you'd have job since.
No. What are you talking about?
So it's two things here, and I'll give you a personal example. I used to work with a guy, Jim. That guy, P.O., is a piss taker. my boss was very, very strict. But for some reason, because this guy's so charming and people like him, he was allowed to get away with murder. And sometimes if I went to him, everyone to him, how do you freaking do this? If anybody's done that, they're sacked.
But it's not even okay.
But Jim will get away with it.
No, see, here's the thing. It's not even that charming.
No, I get it. But sometimes if people like
It's
him,
not.
you know.
He was with Janelle.
Janelle likes him.
They're not okay.
He's a good actor.
No.
He's a good actor. Sometimes all they need is to get that break.
Yeah.
And once
And
they
Tom Cruise cannot be easy to be an agent for. Tom Cruise will come on your set. Or what's that guy's name? Muscular man. Dwayne Johnson.
We have to count the number of blows we are giving each other in the movie. But yeah, okay.
All right, sorry. So at the end of this party, he kind of loses it because his brother is having a go at him.
Yeah.
And he smashes
The table.
island, the marble island.
Yeah.
Island at his brother or his mom. And that is his first manifestation of his powers in front of Trevor. And Trevor's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
They leave. They get another call back that they need to come to Von Kovac.
Von Kovac.
I was saying Von Klump. Von Kovac to do a. There's something they call this kind of auditions when they call
Callback.
Callback.
Yeah, it's callback. Yeah, it's a callback.
Yeah. To do a callback at the guy's mansion, which I thought was like, man, I can't be an actor. Very tense, kind of. Yes, I literally.
That was very eccentric.
If
That was a very
that's how it
eccentric
happens,
callback,
if it happens like that, that is terrible.
No, they made it. They clearly stated that this guy was being eccentric.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, but I mean, it's the improv nature of it that okay, I want you to show me your mom has died when this cat came and killed your mom, and then the dog came in and killed the cat. Like, it's just the improv nature of
Going
it. That
by TV shows on acting since none of us here is an actor. I think improv is part of their this.
It is.
It's a big part of their training.
100%.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, true. But it's just the, you know what? I think in my personality, it's just the pressure of having to
trying
do
to
this
come up
now.
in.
Yeah. So for me,
Stranger,
the issue was
I
not with
want to.
yeah. So the issue for me was not even the improv. It's about that it's the improv in competition with other people.
Yes,
You
That's
do the
what
improv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no lines. I have to feed him. He feeds me. I have to read him. I was like, wow. It was a good. Yeah, it was a good.
I think there's a popular improv that people do that I've seen a lot of comedians do, and also like for just shows where they go say yes. So for improv, you must always respond to the positive to whatever the other person is doing. So the person starts a story, your own must continue. You cannot try and divert the story where you must pick up that story from where it stops and you throw it back to the person and they throw it back at you. So if this one says is Al Qaeda, you continue, oh, I'm Al Qaeda. Yes, I react, then you throw it back to the person and it goes back and forth like that. Once you get some very ridiculous stories out of that. But yeah, it's really fun to watch good actors that can play that off.
Yeah.
And then we get to when it's time for our wonderful
And while he's acting it, so Trevor, of course, he's like he's too much.
He's killing Tiger. Effortlessly.
Yeah.
He's too much.
Effortlessly.
Like veteran.
Yeah.
No. That guy has years under his belt. He's smashing it.
I think this show is just for actors to flex. It was like, okay, you guys come, just come and flex your skills. Almost all these things is like, just just flex.
Yeah, I think today you've hit the nail on the head. This show is a show to show actors flexing the acting skills, and for you to just sit there in awe of it. Because even when they were doing that competition in that house, and Yaya had to do a bad scene, that's a skill to act a script, to improv a role. And
No, I'm saying
him acting trash.
Yeah, in acting trash. You're not even just acting blatantly trash. You're acting like somebody trying to do something good, but it's now it's
Because
almost contrite.
got it.
Cliche.
Okay, yeah, doing it. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, so not Yaya doing it, not Simon.
No,
Simon
not
was
Simon.
trash.
Yeah. So yeah. Yaya acting as an
yeah.
actor who's trying his best to give a good scene, but it's now coming across cliche. It's just
Yeah.
excellent. It's just
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
I loved it.
And then when he asked Pretty Woman for us, and everybody was, I was like,
I was
I feel-
like, this is Pretty Woman.
That guy's the way Justin missed it out. Oh, interesting. That's what you just.
Yeah.
like even his partner,
Yeah.
because his partner was first disappointed.
Yeah.
That why is this guy doing? Well, was still going along with it, but he could still read
Yeah.
on the partner's face that
What on earth?
what on earth is going on here? Like yeah.
But then he goes out. He thinks, yeah, I'm done. Goes to the veranda and he's looking out and he's basically like, I've blown it. And my heart just went out to him, to be honest. I was like,
I'm sorry, yeah, you blew it, and you cannot blame anybody. You know that kind of feeling where you cannot blame anybody but yourself. But you,
yes.
yeah, it was sad.
But it was sad. It was, I mean, I just think you have to empathize with someone who, this is probably his big shot. And not just like, he's not asked to do Aquaman. He's asked to do Wonder Man, a character that he has
It's like
idolized.
His dream role for it.
It goes back to that thing that maybe you have something that is a dream that is so big
Yeah.
that it overwhelms you when you actually get there. It's like going for an interview at, I don't know, wherever the biggest place you want to work.
It's like saying, okay, come on, writing comics for Marvel.
Okay.
And then you get to the final interview round of writing, and like you've passed all these stages, and they said, okay, you know what? Just meet with the editor,
Just have a coffee or something, and
and then you just blow it.
Yeah, you just.
My heart went out to him. And this is where again Trevor is.
Yes.
Forget the whole. Forget the.
Everybody needs a friend like Trevor.
Yes.
Trevor's heart went out to him that okay, just relax, breathe. Talked him through. Let's go in and that whole Barnaby.
Yeah.
Scene.
Simon, Wonder Barnaby's. I love.
And
every time they act that scene.
Yeah.
God,
yeah. And the difference between that scene and then the one from the original TV show, you could see where Simon adapted it to his own story, where he's telling his own story with that particular scene. Like,
no, it's good.
It's an actor's show.
Yeah, listeners, if you want to see acting, this is it. This is it.
Yeah.
And then one thing I'll call out about the Barnaby scene is that the meta nature of it, and it almost edges into the absurd. How much that particular scene plays a thorough line through the entire show.
Yeah, because like Trevor is Barnaby him in real life.
In real life, to him in real life. Again.
He's betraying him in real life. Yeah.
Again.
And he's saying, look,
it was clocking my Truman senses. This thing is following so much closely the script of the show and everything. But well, Kex, you're right. That was a very emotional scene.
It was. And I felt Simon had been hiding this secret for so long.
Yes.
It's almost like he doesn't even know who he is anymore.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, I have to hide this thing. I can't let anybody see it. And this guy's like, just calm down. You are bigger than this thing that you're hiding. It's not how it's like, and then Von Kovac basically offers him. Sorry, we skipped. They were coming from an all-nighter where they were chasing the goat.
Well, let's finish this. Let's finish this with Kovacs. The main story, because that B story was a completely different story entirely. Right?
It wasn't like a filler episode.
Yeah, because actually we've actually skipped.
We've skipped a couple of episodes.
Episode 4. The Doorman episode.
The Doorman. Yeah, I want the Doorman, the GoPro episode, because they are not part of the main story. I wanted to do this one first, then go back there.
Okay.
So, the Doorman. Let's start with the Doorman.
Let's start with the Doorman.
So, for our listeners, this episode is almost a standalone episode within this whole series.
Yeah.
It takes us back to a character called he's a doorman. He's literally a doorman. He works on the door of a club.
Called like Darius or something.
Darius something. He works on the door of a club. He lets people through. he seems to be a very nice person. People get along with him. He's got
Yes.
smiles.
He was a great person. He was happy.
Yeah, he was happy. Yeah, so he's kind of guy. I mean, he's a doorman, but he's happy in that role. He doesn't want anything
Yes.
more. He's one of those guys who are contented with his station in life, and he's always had a smile on his face. And in true Marvel version, he goes somewhere behind the door and he sees this. Was it goo or something that I don't know what it was.
It was good.
Puts his hand.
I don't know what is it with black people in Marvel and touching strange shit. I don't get it.
How did they not teach you not to touch? Your mom not train you.
You see some strange thing on the floor and you're touching it. Strange black, like stinky with your hands.
It's strange. It's eating into the floor. It's almost like opening a dimensional portal.
And you're in Marvel
And you
universe
decide-
and you're
and
now
you decide
touching
to-
it.
And it's leaking from a Roxanne.
Yeah. Roxanne.
Even if it was just normal death water leaking from
You won't touch it now.
yeah. Why would you touch? I'm like,
Anyway.
they've really done black people dead
For
in Marvel.
plot purposes, he decides
Yeah.
to touch this thing,
Yes.
and he gains powers.
Yes.
And the powers he gains, basically, his whole body becomes he can make it a portal. So you can you walk into him, and you appear wherever he wants you to appear, somewhere else. He gains his power.
Yeah.
And one night in this club where he's clubbing, there's a fire, and everybody's locked in, and he decides to use that power to save people, and that's how it becomes public knowledge. If I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
So he becomes a hero, and he now
He
becomes
gets-
a minor.
So
celebrity.
actually, he becomes a hero because he's friends with Josh Gad, who plays
Josh
himself
Gad
in this.
is one of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Josh Gad offers him that, okay, you know what, come and be on my staff.
Yeah.
Like, I want to
yeah.
repay you for what you do.
Yeah.
Come and be my. And he turns him down until he hears the amount,
Yes.
which goes back to one of our old conversations that everybody has a price.
yes.
Yeah. And it's so sad that is the amount for his happiness. He gets 200k for yearly salary for that.
Yeah, being a bodyguard, basically.
Being a bodyguard or like just following him around. And he becomes popular like that. Like, oh, I'm the guy that gets Josh Gad out of
Yeah.
sticky situation,
Ding dong.
like out of.
Even like a catchphrase. Yeah.
No, that was when Josh Gad wanted him to be in his movie.
Yeah.
In his movie. Yeah.
In his movie, yeah. And it's like, oh, you are dumb, man. You are a celebrity. You're a TikTok celebrity right now. Come and star in my movie as a guest role.
Yeah.
That you come in last minute, you save the day, and everybody, and then he blows up,
Ding dong,
gets his catchphrase, and then falls into that life.
Yeah.
Which is like watching him fall into that life was just sad. I don't know. A lot of things in this show were sad.
Yeah.
To watch.
I won't say it was sad. I just thought it
It was
was.
tragic.
It wasn't even sad to a point.
It wasn't. No, I didn't see it as sad. I thought it was more.
I was worried.
It shows the law of Hollywood.
Yeah. So I was
Does
worried
that make sense?
that he would be miserable.
And he was.
But in a way, it kind of. But he wasn't as bad because I thought Gan would be bad to him, but he wasn't. Yeah,
Not God being. So that's the worst part about it for me.
Yeah.
Nothing bad happens to him. He succeeds in the typical Hollywood fashion.
Yeah.
In terms of, he's blowing up. He has made a name for himself. He's making a lot of money. And then when he goes back to the bar and meets his old friend there, and she asks him, "Are you happy?" And he goes on and, I have this thing, I have that thing. And they pause at that particular scene
Yeah.
with how she's looking at him. I felt really bad for him there. I said, sometimes some success just takes away. The kind of success that takes away that piece of mind, that contentment you had.
Yeah, but I need to say this. That's bullshit. Because you gotta tell me that you are a doorman that has to stand at the door and usher people in. And now you are a thousandaire because Josh Gad offers you 200k a year to come work for you. And I assume when you start doing all these your TikTok and your whatever.
So as the issue cakes, when he was a doorman, he enjoyed that. He enjoyed it, and there was no pressure on him to do it beyond what he was doing.
Yeah, it was.
And it was almost like easy work for him. I'm happy. I'm getting my rent paid. Now all of a sudden he's a celeb. Now there's pressure on you. Oh, you need to keep that status up. You need to do all this thing. So
you need to be this
he was not
pigeonhole
really
ding-dong
enjoying
person.
it. The way he enjoyed that doorman. he's getting paid way more money, but now he's got pressure on him to reinvent himself, to perform, and you could see it's almost like a little bit of his soul
draining away.
was gone. So I kind of
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I understand it. I understand what they were going for.
Right. Okay.
But you don't
I
think it
just
landed
think
for you.
it just always felt, yeah, I genuinely always felt that you still have the option
To walk away.
of declining this.
Yes,
You still have the
yes.
option to walk away.
Yes.
You've not gotten to the point where, there are so many dependents on you that you're now like, look,
Yeah.
I'm doing this,
No, but-
this for so many people that I can't.
The
leave
same
this.
way he didn't walk away. The same way he didn't walk away from 200k.
Yeah, I guess.
Mm.
It sounds
Yeah,
ridiculous.
but at that time, his job had burned down,
Yeah.
right?
They rebuilt it.
very-
Yeah. No. So
There'll be I'm out of work for minimum of a month while they investigate,
yes.
clean
So-
this place up, rebuild it.
I think there's a thing
I
that
don't
when
know.
people don't have a cap on their what are you willing to do for money, for your peace of mind? I think we've had a conversation like in one of the group chats.
Yeah,
What, what
Yeah,
are you willing
yeah.
to do for money for your how much of your peace of
100%.
mind are you willing to sacrifice for what amount of money?
Yeah.
Mm.
So people don't have that cap for
Yeah.
themselves where I'm happy at this level anymore is just unnecessary stress for me. And so they keep chasing
Okay.
more experiences at the loss of that to the point where it's like take extra 2 million now. Though you work like extra 5 hours into the night.
Yeah.
And it sounds like a good career progression.
Where he kind of got himself into a bind was at that point where was it what was it? It wasn't TikTok. It was like
TikTok.
cameos
Yeah.
and like
adverts.
ding dong and ads, and so it was at that point I was like, you're right, you could see that this guy's soul is already,
Training.
Yeah.
and then he got stuck into the trap of I'm looking at comments.
Yeah. Comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you would.
And that was killing him.
Because you would. And it's like okay, and it won't make nobody will tell you that it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like, okay, do this 2 minutes ad and I'll pay you 100k. I'm like, you're not saying I won't do it because
But-
it will take
yeah.
a supreme will of effort not to
5
do
years
that.
later, people have to say, this guy's still doing the ding dong.
Is it doing the
You know,
and I said,
it's tired. So, now let's talk about why he's important. What happened to him in the end?
so in the end, because he's gotten into that lifestyle, he's drinking and all of that.
yeah, that's why he was drinking. Yes.
Yes, he was drinking a lot. He realizes he has a stomach issue, whatever, and he's told to act a scene with Josh Gad again.
Yeah.
And then he swallows up Josh Gad, and Josh Gad never reappears again. And so because of that, the cost of insuring movie stars became astronomically high.
If he had powers.
If you had powers, yeah. So you were like, no more movie stars. Every actor has to sign the waiver to confirm they don't have powers because nobody knows, hey, what could happen on your movie set with powers.
So that's where this whole doorman clause came. Okay.
Waiver came up.
Waiver. Oh, yeah.
And just to talk about and Josh Gad, the showrunner Andrew Guest, he said that if he ever does a season 2, that Josh Gad will come back. That Josh Gad is not dead.
I want to know. I guess he's not dead, but I want to know where he is. Is he on the
Where he
moon?
is.
Is he in the Kree territory?
Yeah.
He's clearly not on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my view, because if you're on Earth,
It might be in that dimension where with all the doors.
oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, actually, it might be lost in there. Yeah.
My block's in that dimension. But honestly, I'm not sure I want Josh Gad to come back. I like that story as it ended
I know.
like that.
I know. Yeah. I mean, unless it's season 2, which I doubt.
You know what? I like Josh Gad in this.
Yeah. You.
No, I like Josh Gad in it. Like the
Like
feeling
Austin.
when Josh Gad was
I wasn't-
thinking,
I thought he did good, or he wasn't.
That's what I was afraid of, but he wasn't. Yeah.
yeah, like
he
the
was
part where
thinking,
Josh
I
Gad
was
was singing "Let It Go" in the club and singing is the club version of "Let It Go." Let it snow. I'm like, oh, this is fun.
Yeah. I don't think about this episode is this whole episode is around a character that is, I can't even call him D-list. He's like Z-list in comics.
So, do you know I didn't recognize him until he wore the mask?
Oh, I didn't straight away. It's not the name. I knew who he was straight away.
And when I was like, doorway.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why, because I was like,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is door. Then I was like, oh no, doorman.
Yeah.
But because I do know the character, he's like the spot. He's
Yeah.
he's very, very, very D-list.
Yeah.
Very- I was when
And
I didn't
honest-
know the recognize the name
Yeah.
until sorry.
And honestly, this is the kind of stories I want to be seeing from Marvel and DC actually. About this character,
Yeah,
like
this
how they
character-
fill up
Yeah.
how they fill up the world. Just tell me very interesting stories about them and their daily lives and
Yeah,
things
and-
like
and-
that. Yeah.
The reason why I also like it is, especially in context of the actual whole series, that we now have two characters with powers who are not superheroes. They're not running around fighting villains. They're just getting on with their life. You know.
Yeah.
One's not using his power. I'll try not to use it at all. The other one is just using it to make money, which a normal person would do. And I like that. And it makes this universe seem populated. That these powers, it's now commonplace, almost commonplace. And there are things that happen as a result. I just love the whole concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay.
It was good.
Okay.
So
Should
there's
we
the very subplot filler story of
GoPro.
GoPro. Yeah. This was a very weird
Trevor
episode.
owes some people some money.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I got drugs or something off them, and then they come to grab him and take him and Simon into an alley, and then obviously Simon exhibits he doesn't even really exhibit powers. He just exhibits super strength,
Yeah, super
right?
strength, yeah.
Yeah, not super strength. But there's someone on a GoPro who records them. They chase him down, and then they have basically like a misadventure. They go to a house where they think they're making drugs, but they're making sweets.
The whole thing was so random.
It was the most random thing.
It was surreal. It was like a dream.
It's like it
Yeah.
was like an episode
It
of
felt
what's this thing called
like-
Atlanta,
Like it's
where things
like
are just happening.
Right.
yeah. Honestly, it felt like a Tarantino or
Yeah.
Coen brother. Coen brother.
Rodriguez or Coen brother.
Yeah, correct. It's funny
Or
that
like-
you said Atlanta because one review mentioned that. I've never seen that show, so I don't.
Oh,
know.
you never seen Atlanta?
No,
Atlanta is almost absurdist, where
It's very
anything
surreal.
absurd.
Yeah,
Yeah, surreal.
it's absurd.
So it felt like I was just
Yeah.
watching something like, okay, with what's going on
Yeah,
here? Why is
that's
this happening?
exactly what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
That's
So-
exactly what it was.
It's like they went to
But
the
yeah,
house.
not
The guy, they bring everybody to the people trying to kill him. Come there, they call the police arrest the people trying to kill
Yeah,
him,
yeah.
and they get away. In the house, they find people making sweets. They name the sweets after the Mandarin. They have conversations. Yaya is vexed that let's go for our rehearsal. I'm like,
Yeah. And this is all before this.
all the while they're on the clock because they have to get to Von Kovac's
Yeah.
call. Yeah, it was just a bit wild. But anyway, that happens. Where was you? Okay,
So
now he's
you go on, yeah. So he's got the role. He's got the role now,
got the role.
and so we come to the last two episodes, basically.
So this is where they're now shooting. They are
Yes,
shooting
Yes.
the movie now.
Yeah.
This is where his
Wasabi. It's ITK.
wasabi and a bit of narcissism starts to come out. Now, I don't know if this is bear with me, right? I don't know if this is what I would do as well. But I'm not in that position. But he doesn't know people, he doesn't know the cast members, he doesn't know the crew's names. He this kind of get me a turkey burger.
Yeah.
No, make it a chicken burger. No, make it this thing. And get I understand that
You
people
will
will
not
go
be. You will not be like that.
because I'm like, no, I don't know if maybe when you are Brad Pitt, for example, you can't be bothered because you go to so many sets and so many,
People
cruise
do
to-
act
so you don't bother their name.
Some people are like that.
Yeah,
Some-
that's why I'm genuinely.
yeah. Some people are
But
like
I'm
that.
surprised that this is his
As-
first
as someone
major
else.
role,
Yeah.
and he's still exhibiting that same oversabi of I think, and even to Von Kovac, and Von Kovac is like, and the writers
You are,
are
an unknown,
almost like,
you are an unknown star. You are dictating notes to the director of the movie.
Yeah.
See,
The
this is
writers.
why this episode was why I didn't like this guy. This was what solidified my dislike for him.
And do you know when I was watching that?
Yeah.
I had a feeling, and guys, please listening. I'm just saying this is a feeling I had that this
Yeah.
guy was Edward Norton on Incredible Hulk. You know, somebody who lost the material knows it and wanted. It was giving copious notes to Marvel. That right? No, this, that. I could see. You know, I feel that you know. That's always like.
And to be fair, we've had actors fight directors for like, okay, this is not how the character should be like, or people that have going to comment, this is not how. Yeah, but that wasn't even this. It's like it wasn't even him giving notes about the character. It was giving notes about the directing. That I think
No,
we should
he was giving
look
notes
this
about the
particular.
lines. About the lines. Like, he wouldn't say this.
He wouldn't say this. You're changing the lines.
Oh, okay.
You're changing the lines.
You know,
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like that scene at all. I didn't like the way he was treating the crew. I didn't like they had to let him know. And for him, he didn't even pick the lesson Trevor was trying to tell that, learn the name of the people around you. It was like, that is new.
Yeah, but
to make people like me.
I'm not even surprised that a lot of people in Hollywood are like that.
I like that, yeah.
You know, it's how the
I
whole
think
thing operates. So when you see genuinely good people, you'll be
you'll be surprised.
It's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah,
and
it's a surprise.
I'm going to pull in my Hollywood days. You know, so what I used to do. No, what we do extras work, you see the different attitude of some of these. Some of them are totally down to earth.
Yeah,
not even being racist against Americans. The Brits generally were very down to earth. They'll come and talk to you. They couldn't give two Fs. They will mingle. The American ones, and to be fair, when I say the American ones, the ones I met were big stars. So I kind of understand why they would not try and mingle. They kept it apart. Yeah. But all that said, you can see how certain people have certain attitudes, and you can see why it's like that. And funny enough, the people who have the most attitude are not even the top guys. You see somebody who's probably like, I don't know what you call it, an AD. And the way they will talk to you sometimes, it's unreal.
Insecurity.
Yes. Because I remember, I always say the story. On Dark Knight,
Batman Begins or Dark
No, Dark Knight. It was on Dark Knight. And Hathaway, she was there. She came over. There was three of us extras. We were just backgrounds. She walked over and started talking to us. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know she was talking. I thought she was talking about football and everything. So we have a little natter with her.
Yeah.
And this Eddie rush over. Doesn't say anything to Anna. It's just having a go at us. Can you stop disturbing her? Can you stop disturbing her? Oh, girl, we're just down here now. She came up to her, and then but she did say, "No, calm down, you know." But I was looking at it from, why are you behaving like this? You know, and so I can see some people saying people, you know, it's possible. So
it's possible, and ultimately, I think I appreciate that he has these flaws because we are used to people that we can root for, likable, protagonists that are easier to like. Yeah. So it's like, okay,
let's take it that way. But I was looking for finding.
Easier to like. Yeah, but this is a protagonist that you are rooting for, but he has his flaws.
He has flaws.
He's a more rounded person. Well,
he has clear gaps. Yeah, because even that episode is about what's her name? Catherine Freeman. Something like that. She's the New York columnist. And she's highly rated. She wrote a piece on Joseph Gordon.
Ruined his career.
I kind of ruined his career. Blah 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 blah. Now, this is where Simon shows a side that I don't like. When he finds out she's coming, he starts panicking. You know that she could ruin me before I take off. Blah 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 blah. So the next day, he's like, okay, he will use Trevor as a foil. So Trevor will bring out the more human side. Trevor is, he's charming and blah 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 blah. So when Trevor is not there, he now starts to try to behave like
a nice guy.
He is a friendly, nice person that knows people. So I'm like, okay. So if you know that this is how you should behave, why don't you do it? Do you get me? It's like, okay, you know this is what a nice person.
In a way, the way it is he knows. I think all along he knows this is not how to be, but this is how I am, and he didn't care. It just happens that
Self-absorbed.
he just realized that this will work against me if they see me as I truly am. I am now actively going to pretend to be who I'm not. Oh, how do normal people act? Let me pretend to be those people for today. And he failed miserably. He failed miserably.
That actually
That is why.
That pissed me off because I was like, if you adjust yourself,
He'd be better off.
anything that the man says, you take
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's fine. That's me.
Yeah.
I don't talk to people.
True.
I ask for protein shake.
Yeah.
Which one would be? Okay. Marjorie's birthday is around. What should we buy for? You don't give a shit about this person.
Yeah.
The person is talking to you about skiing. You don't know anything about skiing. You don't care about skiing.
it's
You
like-
don't talk to her.
Start quibbling about the price of the gift.
I mean, yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, do we really want to spend that much? I'm like,
See, like I told you that's when I said this guy is a jerk. I think I already had issues from him from beginning. I now got to that particular point. I was like, yeah, this is an unlikable bastard. Because I cannot be on that. If I'm on that set,
So me,
Babala set up.
I still liked him. I was more in the Tony Stellatory role in my mind that, oh God, calm down. So I'll be more like trying to fix him.
Yeah, you were kinder to him.
Yeah.
And I get that. That's what the show is trying to show, that we should be kinder. We should be kinder to this person, even with all his flaws. But I'm like, yeah, if this guy was in my office, if this guy was my boss in my office, I know I would be pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've all had bosses like that.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be honest,
yeah, of course.
that character,
Yeah.
I can honestly say, will not work in England. Something like that in your office will not work.
Fuck.
It will just piss everybody off.
It will be the American in the office.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might be American or Polish or something.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
it doesn't.
It won't go
like,
down well.
that kind of thing, if I was one of the ADs or one of the gophers or something like that, or grip, whatever, and he was like, after Kathy came around and he's like, he's with Kathy and he's like, hey, AY, how are you doing? I'll be like, my name is not AY. My name is Body. I will even like the way I was setting him up, like, no, like you got my name wrong. Because I'm like,
you remind me of this show, of what this Jimmy Kimmel did to Corden, where Corden invited him to his show.
James Corden.
Yes, and then James Corden asked him that. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel asked him that. Do you know any of the names of the people on your set? And he should list them, and Corden could not.
Oh God!
Wow.
Yeah, and then Corden was now trying to frame it back to Kimmel, and Kimmel actually listed people from his own set. That I know the people in my set.
I didn't see that. I've not seen that.
Wow.
That clip was funny. Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's get to the end of this series.
Yeah. Also, how they wrap it up? The interviewer was not actually coming for Yaya.
Simon.
For Simon, as we thought. Yeah. She was going after Trevor, who actually has a case that he was arrested in the hospital. He was arrested in the
Never fully served his time.
Oh yeah,
at the airport.
Yeah, and that's where it all came out to Simon himself.
Yeah.
About
and then and then he runs off like a little child and goes to blow everything up. I was in that scene. Here, I was reminded instantly of Stan Edgar in The Boys, where Stan Edgar goes like, I don't have the luxury of acting like a little child. I keep my things on that. When he was talking to Homelander, that I keep my emotions on that check. I don't. Yeah, that I don't have the luxury of going away like a little child to go and blow things up and down.
In a way, to me, that was a plot point, because why would you run into the big set?
And then
I go and run into bush now or something. Why are you running?
There was no bush now. That was the biggest thing. I think that was probably the biggest thing to control.
Yeah, but that's what you could do the most damage to the film set.
Yeah, no, but that was I agree.
To
control the blast.
Okay.
Like there was because even at that, the whole thing was like you could see the creator and the whole.
Because I didn't in that scene, I didn't have any sympathy for him. I'm like, Baba, you've had this power for 30 years. You should have learned some self-control.
I understand it, but that's partly why I've also said, is this thing linked to his emotional?
Yeah, I mean,
let's
he basically spent all his whole life trying to suppress it rather than control it and learn How to
That's
rather
the
than
thing.
control
Yeah.
it.
Because
we
it's the
see-
same way. It's the same way I won't have sympathy for any 30-year-old man that loses his temper in a restaurant and he's shouting at everybody anyhow.
True.
Like, even though you had issues, you didn't learn how to stop,
Correct.
blah, blah, blah. I still won't have any
Correct.
sympathy for you in that situation. The same way nobody has sympathy for Karens.
You're right,
They are probably
correct.
going through issues at home. So him running there and just blowing everything up like that, I'm like, guy,
Yeah.
I get it, but yeah, you should go to jail for that shit, please.
So
True.
the film is a big success.
Yeah, so
go on.
he goes back home.
Yeah.
The finale. No, the finale blows up the set, goes home, and then on the TV that there's a manhunt on the way for the person who destroyed the soundstage at the studio. And then he calls his mom, tells his mom he loves her, that he loves her basically. And then Trevor calls him and says, "Look, don't waste this chance. This is your opportunity.
Yes.
Go, you can be whatever. And then turns out Trevor took, as the Mandarin, took responsibility for the blast.
I love that
It
scene.
was even the video was so stupid, like Hollywood. The purveyor of it was like so stupid.
Also on the nose, yeah.
Nobody can believe it.
No, but
It was forced.
no, but have you? Because I've seen Iron Man 2 recently.
Yeah, it's the same way we're
It's
speaking there.
literally the way it's is.
Oh, no. I know.
Yeah.
I know. The cadence is that's the same.
Yeah,
No, that's the way that's his Mandarin persona.
Yeah.
I fought you. I can't do it.
His glasses.
I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he takes the blame for the explosion
Yeah.
and goes back into.
Yeah.
Into prison for him.
The rap.
And and then we see the celebration out a few months after, where this guy goes to the
Yes.
film set, to the premiere of the movie, and his brother is crying beside him,
Yeah.
and everybody's happy that he's successful. And Vancouver wants to do a sequel,
Yeah.
and like, fuck you and your sequel, please don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we have this very, very long extended epilogue of
Yes.
a random guy that he goes
Yes.
to meet, and he tells that,
Oh
okay,
yes, right. Thank you.
yeah,
I thought that was a trucker. Go on.
yeah, it was a random
I thought
guy.
it was a trucker. Like,
Okay, yeah,
it was a trucker.
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, he goes to me like, oh, okay, I'm trying to audition for my new role, so I want to follow the life of a normal human being.
Yes.
I was like, wait, what's this guy? Is this guy trying to learn how human beings behave so he can understand more human connections? But like, he's following him. He becomes his friend. He takes him to work, and you realize he's working at the raft.
Yeah. I kind of guessed halfway through, or something like that.
I did not
I
at
did not.
all.
I was completely confused. Like, what is going on
I
here?
said, why? Because I was starting to ask myself, why are we in this for so long?
Yeah, I was confused.
Then I started thinking, this guy must be working somewhere that he needs to get into. So I kind of guessed. So when I saw him at the raft, I was not surprised. Oh, okay.
I will give them that. I was, because for the entire time I said, wait, is this one of the? If you remember, Chex, you've watched the studio when they were talking about cutting episodes and how they wanted to do one kind of very long, very dramatic ending. And I'm like, is this the kind of code that they were trying for this? Is there some artistic message they're doing with this kind of episode?
That's what I wasn't sure of. When I was like, oh, Hollywood, and now he's a trucker, but he doesn't really want anybody to know or something. I was like, okay.
Things like that. Yeah.
Like, who is this everyday man that he's going around with? Went to the guy's home.
Like, is this person related to Trevor in some way?
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
so he goes there and
he goes.
He breaks out Trevor from
he gets to the raft. Apparently he's got much better control of his powers now.
And
he can short-circuit cameras. He can surround himself in what looks like an ionic field, and most importantly, he can fly, which was like a really, really cool. And they show him shooting out of the prison. Although he made a payment to the guy, didn't he?
Yes,
he paid the guy. Yeah. If I was Trevor, I'll be like, this guy just wasted my sacrifice for nothing. Because now, without anything, it will be so easy to track. It will be so easy to track it was so easy to track it to Simon
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah. So this
Yeah,
this is
that
my
it was
point.
the person that did it.
There's no way
course.
they won't work out that it was Simon who did this.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
He knows him.
this was a dumb plan.
So has he given up then
Yeah,
that
no,
on his acting, and he just decided, you know what, it's not worth.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think
must-
so. I
he
think
must
he's
have.
still acting because it was
Is it? No, I was going to say that. Is he going to be a superpowered actor?
It would be doing acting on this. It will be doing
Because
power.
Simon Williams
Yeah.
is
Well, at the end of the credits, they did say Wonder Man will return in Avengers Doomsday. So
fuck off.
I didn't see that actually.
It's like-
I was going to say I missed that.
I missed that. I did not wait to the ending. I was shocked.
Texas.
Well, honestly, I was not going to be like, what?
What?
No.
But the thing is, at the end of each episode, they're so short. They're like 20
Yeah.
minutes, 24 minutes.
Yeah.
I would zoom to the end
Same here.
of,
See if
of the
any.
after
I
credits.
didn't want to
that
risk
is
nothing.
everything.
Yeah. Same here.
I was like, I know nothing. Okay, weird. Like the timing is so, and the credits are so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it ends, guys. Any big
But yeah.
call outs on this series?
No,
Any-
Oh yeah. They actually do work out. No, they work out the nature of the ionic energy. They said, "Oh, this person could be an asset." Also, they still, the DOD still know
That was him.
that is Simon Williams, and they now know how powerful he is, and so that would
Yes.
probably be a plot point in season 2. So the DOD obviously knows that
What do you-
Simon Williams was the
what
one
do
that
you-
broke up.
but,
What do you mean by season 2?
If there is a season 2,
Oh,
There is.
okay.
Yeah.
but let me ask a question. Is it possible that then he just becomes an asset and he's just like, look, I'll work for you?
I mean that's why they will mention that. Yeah,
Possibly. Yeah.
that's
because
probably why
he-
they mentioned that he will be an asset.
Yeah, he didn't feel like a throwaway line. He felt like
You don't want to someone so powerful who's not evil. You don't,
Yeah.
why
You don't want.
would
Why would you want to arrest him?
Yeah.
Why not?
Antagonize him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just use it.
Which is why Simon breaking him out of prison was just too dumb. And it's so believable.
To be honest, and I think the very next day we probably say, okay, yeah, I work for you. He goes free. I'll do that. You
he
know.
goes free. Yeah,
And-
I think it's gonna be that. And did you like the costume, the
Yeah.
W costume?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
nice.
It's funny. I like the old school costume they used in the film of the original
Yeah.
Wonder Man actor.
The colorful one.
Yeah, the colorful.
Yeah.
One. Great. But I also like
Yeah.
this one as well. Yeah. We didn't get the red the red trench coat type thing.
The jackets,
Yeah, exactly.
the one
Yeah,
safari jackets.
yeah. We didn't get
Yeah.
that. Yeah, no.
We didn't get that.
I'm very happy with the show.
Mm.
I normally hate race swapped heroes. I had zero issue in this one. For some reason, he looked like Wonder Man. I don't understand why. I was totally on board with it. The acting, the story. To me, I really
Great.
enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it, despite
Yeah.
it not having almost zero action. Let's say,
Yeah.
almost zero
Yeah.
action.
Very little action. And
Hasn't every single superhero character been race swapped?
No, not Black Panther.
No, Black Panther.
Black Panther is black.
Yeah.
I thought Black Panther became black because of Yaya.
No, he's black.
It was black before.
Oh, okay.
remember that that boy, the gay boy is his son,
Ah, yeah.
the blonde boy.
You could say it was the race
Aqualad.
for Manhattan.
Yeah, I wanted to say Aqualad, but it's not Tempest. It's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the new Aqualad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's great. I like the show overall.
Even the way
Acting.
he's act today is as if
Yeah, it's good. It's very good.
the way he even speaks with, I was born to play Wonder Man. Like the way the gravitas that he uses to speak, like when he's
Yeah, to me, it's a win-win. That guy.
Yeah.
is amazing.
Like there are
Amazing,
very
amazing,
few black superhero characters I don't think he can't play. It's that good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
like when someone on the group chat, someone on the group chat mentioned that they would have preferred, like, if they'd given him the role of Black Panther over T'Challa, it should have been a great fit. You won't be angry about that
I'll be
because you know it will bring a completely different gravitas to the role.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. He's cool. He's very cool.
I really want to see more.
would you want to see more of Simon Williams or more of Wonder Man in the MCU?
I don't want to see a Wonder Man season 2.
Yeah, that's why I say more. It could be.
I want to see more of Simon Williams, even just one off.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Yes, the answer to that is yes. Sorry.
I want a season 2 that doesn't follow Simon Williams. Like, I want more of these Hollywood type stories, but Simon Williams now becomes a side character there.
With Tony, maybe.
Like Simon and Trevor being side characters with somebody else, or some like a more Hollywood focused storyline like this, but not just focus on Simon Williams.
Maybe
Maybe
a Dazzler
Dazzler kind of kind of thing where we're exploring more aspects of the world of
celebrity heroes, power celebs.
Because it's less about, for me, what I enjoy about this show is less, how would I put now, Wonder Man.
Yeah.
Even though I enjoy Yaya and Trevor, it's more about the acting.
Yeah.
So I want more of this type of show.
Yeah. Exactly. It's more. It's yeah. Sorry.
No, and I just want to make that.
No, definitely.
And this is where I wanted to go back to this. The people who are said were upset with this show.
Yeah.
I can see if you're a Marvel fanboy and you like the traditional elements of Marvel shows, where it's about the superpowers, it's about superheroics, it's about saving a world or a villain, and you come into this, I can see why some people who are maybe not able to pivot to something else will get upset.
But didn't they see the trailers?
No, they all clear. Well, the argument is saying that the trailers were very clear what this is going to be about.
No. They might have seen the trailers. But if they watch the trailers and they don't watch it and they're against it, you say, why didn't you watch it first before you can speak? But
True.
No, yeah.
So
again, like,
I feel
really, like,
I don't think they will be happy.
I get this show is not for everybody, but I'm like, this kind of show, you know what you are getting into watching this show. So it's like me watching She-Hulk and complaining is a comedy.
Yeah,
I can complain that the comedy is not very good, or I don't like the style of the comedy in this show, or things like that. But I will now go to She-Hulk and say I was expecting a spy thriller kind of TV show.
Oh, in another place, in another place, Samuel Williams can appear, and Trevor, in She-Hulk.
Yeah, I would like them in She-Hulk.
They will fit that kind of show.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. He would fit that.
It gets in one episode or something like that. Yeah.
He would fit that kind of show. I mean, I would love to see him again in something.
I don't want him to be the main MCU.
I know what you mean.
What do you
I
mean?
don't want him to be in the main MCU.
What, fighting villains?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I just want to see him. I just want to see him again.
I want to see him again, but like, I don't want that mean where he's now a superhero fighting heroes. I want this particular struggle for him where he's an actor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say I don't want to see maybe West Coast Avengers, but that defeats the purpose. Yeah.
Like, I want to see an actor, Simon Williams, and that kind of struggle.
Yeah.
Where he's now the star, that kind of thing. Entourage style. Let's leave it at this level.
You know the funniest thing is when we look at the Great Lake Avengers, which is like one of the worst Avenger groups ever. Like
the worst.
Yeah.
But this guy, so we've now had 3 members. I counted 3 members that we have already.
Oh shit, that's true.
Yeah, Doorman.
We have Doorman. Who did I count? We had Doorman. We had Immortal. We've had Immortal. Yeah, in
Yes.
There was one more. There was one more. We've not had Flatman.
Not yet. I think we saw him. I'm not sure we've had him on. I think we met him off this thing in this particular show. Because you referenced Flatman earlier in one of the chats.
Yeah, I'm just about. See, now I can remember. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, maybe it wasn't this. I remember that that's 3. I don't. If you ever told me that we ever see a Great Lake Avengers members at all, I mean, technically, Squirrel Girl is also one of them. But I don't know if we're ever going to get Squirrel Girl in.
Well, we haven't gotten Squirrel Girl yet. Yeah.
No, we'll get that.
Yeah. I would be surprised to be honest. There was one thing I liked about the show as well is a non-cynical side of Hollywood. So it wasn't like the dark kind of.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Yeah, you're right.
What
Yeah,
happened?
yeah, I
It
agree.
was non-cynical. It was literally someone tasting his dreams and then realizing
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I
it
agree.
wasn't like go for it or something.
I,
You know,
but I would want a kind of hero. I know, yeah, he's a realistic hero.
I don't
Yeah.
like this. He's not kind
He's
agenda.
not kind. He's not kind. He's
I
not a kind
don't.
person.
I don't. But okay, let us rate this now based on out of our normal what's 10? 1 to 5. Sorry,
Yeah.
just us. Today,
1 to 5, I'll give it a 3.5.
okay, that one.
I would give it a 4.1.
You?
Okay, nice. I'll give it a 4.25.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's based off my judgment on
Yeah.
I thoroughly I was smiling at the end and I had a great happy. Let me wait. I want to see the Wonder Man film that they were filming. And that's as big a
That movie will be
think
terrible.
that this whole thing
That
will
movie will be
bad.
terrible.
It
It's
will
a
be
very shitty movie.
very
This
cheesy.
Joe Pantoliano.
Yes.
It will be Joe Pantoliano. I think it will be bad, but I think it will have heart.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I want to see it. I want to see it. But yeah, okay. Right. What have we got? We haven't got anything else in February, have we?
No.
No. We are reading comics. That was reading
Comic
the
books. We do comic books next week.
yeah. Like I was probably reading the what's it called, the Hickman run.
Well, I've got to start again now. I finished it. I finished the first time round.
Oh, okay. You finished
But
first round.
I'll start
Okay.
with the full details. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's do comic book. Let's pick a comic book and read.
Let's do comic books next week. Yes.
Okay.
So,
No
guys, we'll
problem.
do comic books next week.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for listening. Remember to rate, like, subscribe. Nigeria's Geeking Out, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Guys, we'll see you next week. Episode 272. Today, I say goodbye.
Yes, see you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, we'll catch up. Let us know what you think of Simon Williams.
Yeah, watch Wonder Man. Watch Wonder Man.
Everybody should watch it. We need more of this kind of shows.
Oh, that's genuinely like it's not often. I'll be like,
Yeah.
watch it. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, guys, I agree with what these guys said. Watch this and go with prepared. It's a character-driven show. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you later.
Boom, boom, the drums are loud. Boom, boom, we wear it proud. Niger's geeking out, no doubt. Under the sun, where the